All right. We're going.
Good afternoon, Spartan fans, and welcome to beautiful Johnny Ambeau Park for today's matchup between the Dunham Tigers and your East Ascension Spartans. This is Scott Skip Creel alongside Derek LeBlanc and Cameron Russo coming to you live from the Dennis Bergeron press box. EA is coming in today's matchup with a 4-6 record. Dunham has a record of 5-6. Your Spartans are headed into this game after a tough defeat last night, where hits were few and far between. Dunham is also coming off a tough loss to the Hornville Tigers in a 2-1 game last night. Both teams are looking to bounce back and get a W added to their record. So we'll go over to Coach Brownfield, where he will announce the starting lineup, and then we'll be right back after.
Dunham Tigers down the first baseline against your EA Spartans down the third baseline.
All right, so not announcing starting lineups. We're just going to go ahead and take the field, so I'll go ahead and set the lineup for you. So for the Spartans, Ethan Dill will be the leadoff hitter playing right field. Hudson Browning will be behind the plate catching. Carson Lacombe will be the DH batting in the 3-hole. Ethan Blanchard at first base batting in the 4-hole. Dylan Powers, your center fielder, in the 5-hole. Lucas Cook starting shortstop. Then Logan Russo will get a start in left field. Jackson LeBlanc will be at third base. And Peyton Morrow will be at second base. That's your starting defensive lineup. And Camden Snowden on the mound for the Spartans tonight. Hoping the bats will warm up tonight, Derek. You know, it's kind of a slow night offensively last night, coming off of a hot weekend last weekend up north. So trying to get the bats going here today.
Yeah, Coach. So listening to the starting lineup, sounds like Coach Graham made some changes here on the lineup side compared to what it has been for the last several games.
Yeah, he's he's shaking some things up, trying to move some guys in some different spots, see what works better for him and his team, and what fits the team best. So what a lot of coaches do early in the year to try to get everything set in the right position to gel.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited that Snowden is pitching only. He's not batting. He's kind of been struggling up there at the plate. It's kind of been in his head. So I want to see him just focus on one thing today and do what he needs to.
Absolutely. Ready to get this game on the road.
Yep, we will start off. Your first batter for the Dunham Tigers will be their center fielder, number 22, left-handed hitter, Mr. Jackson Payton. Like I said, Dunham coming off a tough loss to Hornville yesterday. Actually, a pitcher threw a one-hitter, and they lost 2-1. Got the bases loaded with no outs late in the game, and couldn't scratch a run to lose that game 2-1. So Snowden misses down for ball one.
Yeah, they lost on a home run last night, right?
I'm not sure. I didn't have an opportunity to come to the game. I was at work. Squares around the bunt. Takes the pitch for ball two. So Snowden gets the sign. Comes set. Pitch on the way. Down. Misses down and away for ball three. So 3-0 to the leadoff hitter for Dunham.
Coach, we just need him to settle down right here, and let's pump some strikes in there at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, no, what you want to see out your starting pitching is just pound the strike zone. You know, Tristan Manuel did a great job of throwing the contact last night, and that's all you can ask out of your pitchers is just throw the contact. That pitch misses down for ball four. So a 4-pitch walk to lead off the game for Snowden, and that'll bring up 2-hole hitter, second baseman Brandon Cohen.
So Tristan, what, 5 innings last night?
Yeah, I think he went 5 and a third.
5 and a third, came out in the 6th. Peyton gets his lead at first base. Snowden comes set.
Squaring around the bunt, pulls it back.
So little
pull back for a little slash there and fouled it off.
Slash bunt, fouled it off. Curveball in the zone for a foul ball for a strike. Bring the count to 0-1.
Squares around again. Pulls back, slash, straight up the middle.
Ball up the middle.
Got one.
Touch by Cook. Throw to first. In time. Oh, no.
Little heads-up play right there by our shortstop.
Yeah, bang play, ball hit right back up the middle. Had to reach for it, gathered himself, touch second, made a strong throw over to first base, and I guess Ty goes to the runner on that. And but nice play right there. Way to make sure we get one out right there.
Number 13, Brooklyn Grimmel.
So that'll bring up number 13, the Tiger shortstop, Brooklyn Grimmel. Cohen gets his lead at first base, squares around the bunt, takes a pitch for a strike. So, a lot of small ball action early for the Dunham Tigers in the top of their order. Snowden with the pick over to first base. Cohen slides in safely.
It might be a game of small ball today, Coach.
It don't bother me at all. I love
like it. I like it.
Yeah, I think Dunham's going to go here and test this defense of EA because they have been struggling recently. So I think they're going to try to put the ball down, make them make the plays.
Pitch. 1-0-1 pitch taken on the outside corner for strike 2. Brings the count to 0-2 to Grimmel.
Coach, I think he's finally getting settled in right here on batter number 3.
Yep, he sure is. He's definitely looking a lot better up there than the first batter. Pitch. Popped out into center field. Powers comes on strong, catches it, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Looked at first base and decided the better choice of holding the ball instead of trying to get something maybe thrown away or something.
Powers had some wheels just now coming in there. That ball was hit short.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. He's done a good job in center field. He had to go after some balls last night and travel a long way to get them. That'll bring up number 16, starting third baseman, Dagan McMorris. So Cohen gets his lead on first base. Pitch to McMorris. Hit right at Cook. Line drive for the third out of the inning. Great job by Camden Snowden right there after the 4-pitch walk of settling down and going right after the hitters like we talked about, pitching to contact and getting the third out of the inning.
That's right, Coach.
Yeah. 10-pitch inning right there. That's pretty good for him.
Absolutely. 10-pitch inning. Settled down after our first pitcher.
Yep.
Came back in. Defense made some great plays.
Yeah, he had that quick 4-pitch walk, but he settled down really
right
quick
after.
right there, and he did what they were preaching. It's just pitch to contact, let your defense work.
Absolutely.
Early in the year, what people don't realize about baseball is it's until you really get going and you get comfortable and you get it all figured out. What happens is one day your defense will be good, you're hitting offense really not to where you like it to be. Then the next day you can come out and pound 11, 12 hits and make 3, 4, 5 errors. So eventually when everything gets settled in and settled down, it'll all come together, and that's when you're playing your best baseball.
Absolutely, Coach, absolutely.
Which is whenever you want to play your best ball is at the end of the season. So, but along the way, you definitely have to pick up wins to put yourself in a situation and give yourself a chance to make the playoffs.
That's right.
Yeah, you have to play good enough ball in the beginning of the season, and you have to play great ball at the end to put you in the position to make the playoffs and win a championship.
That's right. And I think we're still early enough in the season where we can set our defensive lineup, we can set our offensive lineup to make us an effective and prosperous baseball team.
This is like our 11th or 12th game of the year so far, so we still got 20 more games to play.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this will be the 12th game of the season.
And Coach Gibb, from last season, we had some of those games where we were great on offense but struggled on defense, and vice versa. We were great on defense and couldn't hit the ball. But we still won some of those games.
Yeah, and the thing is another thing that happens as well is, players don't understand, well, why did I start yesterday, didn't make no errors, but I'm not starting today. It's all part of the process. Don't try to figure out the process. Just understand it and give yourself an opportunity when you do get the opportunity to succeed. So leading off for the Spartans will be number 7, starting right fielder Ethan Dill. Takes the first pitch on the outside corner for a strike. Caden Myers, starting pitcher for the Dunham Tigers, number 23 on the hill. Gets his sign, rocks, fires. Fouled right back on it. Dill was right on that pitch, fouled it right back into the screen to bring the count to 0-2.
Dill in this leadoff spot is really great for him because he sees the ball a lot better when he leads off compared to batting anywhere else in the lineup.
Not all hitters can get up there in the leadoff spot and, fastball curved back over the outside corner for a strike. So Tough pitch to take right there, close enough to where you got to try to foul it off or do something on 2 strikes. So 3 straight fastballs, ends up in a strikeout looking for Dill. And that'll bring up starting catcher, number 17, Northwestern commit, Hudson Browning.
Absolutely.
As we talked about last night, Hudson was absolutely on fire last weekend. Had a little bit of a slow night last night, but he'll bounce back really quick.
Yeah. That's the good thing about him is he can struggle one game and he just forgets about it.
He goes oppo right here, Coach.
Ball hit to right field. Right fielder on his horse and makes the catch. And I tell you what, he was shaded over to right center field, expecting the ball to be pulled right there. And Hudson kind of gets on his fist a little bit, hits it to right field. It tails out, but the right fielder does a great job of getting on his horse and going catch that for the second out of the inning.
Yeah, he got on his horse. It was right there, close to the warning track right there, deep right field.
I know that's a deep fly ball, but I'm glad to see Hudson do that instead of trying to pull it and swing and miss or line out. Because he's not getting a lot of fastballs this season because obviously he's a pretty good hitter. So they're giving him more off-speed, more curveballs, and he needs to just hit it where they give it to him. And so I'm glad to see he does that now.
So that'll bring up number 32, Carson Lacombe, Spartan DH. Lacombe had a good night last night as he come up his first 2 at-bats, line one down the third base line, and pounded a line drive between first and second to go 2 for 4 on the night last night. So pitch from Myers, fouled off into the screen by Lacombe, brings up a count, evens it up at 1-1. Myers gets his pitch, rocks, delivers, fastball just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside that outside corner.
Bring the count to 2-1. What a beautiful day for some baseball here at Johnny Ambeau Park. Pitch on the way to Lacombe. Fastball fouled off down the left field line. Bring the count to 2-2.
Absolutely, Coach. You was talking about the beautiful weather today. I'm talking about we got clear skies, little slight breeze out to center field.
Yeah, it is a beautiful day out here. 2-2 pitch.
There it is.
Grounded to second base. Second baseman sits on it, throws it over to first base for the third out of the inning. So after 1 complete, Spartans go down. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Keeps the score at 0-0.
All right, we're going to take a commercial break right here, Coach, and we'll be back shortly.
Yes, sir.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs.
All right, so to start off the second inning for the Dunham Tigers will be number 1, starting left fielder, Jackson Temple.
We'd like to thank Mr. Tommy Trahan for making a donation there as well.
Tell you what, we'd like to welcome Mr. Randall Aldridge into the press box this afternoon. How you doing, Mr. Aldridge? Good seeing you, brother. Spartan legend, Randall Aldridge.
Spartan Booster Club legend.
Leading off, left fielder number 1, Jackson Temple.
So Snowden back on the mound for his second inning of work after a 10-pitch inning. Rocks and fires.
Ooh.
Curveball drops in there. Must have been just inside. Nice pitch right there.
Look just a bit inside there, Coach.
That's a great pitch.
Not a bad spot.
Not at all.
That's a good pitch to miss right there. A spot like that, then you can just come back with whatever.
Fastball down for ball 2. So Spartan fans, if you don't have anything to do today, come out to the park, enjoy some beautiful weather and some outstanding cooking and food in the Spartan Grill. Fastball over for a strike.
I'll tell you, we got the Spartan Girl fired up. East Ascension Booster Club is providing the meal today for all these teams that come out and play for the tournament.
We got every grill that can have a fire in it fired up.
That's right. We do. We've been cooking out here since about 7 o'clock this morning. The grill's been fired up.
So fastball misses down to bring up a 3-1 count to Temple. Ladies and gentlemen, we got jambalaya, we got leg quarters, we got pork and beans, we got burgers, we got chicken sandwiches, we got nachos, hot dogs, sausage dogs.
You name it, Coach. Spartan Grill has it.
Look, it's a menu up there. Y'all come down and enjoy some good food.
Now,
There's
look,
Grimmy on them out there.
if you can't catch this game right now, Coach, we got the game this afternoon as well.
That's correct. At 5:30, we'll be back against Destrehan Tigers. 3-2 pitch by Snowden. Inside, hit to
Hits
left
that
field.
one high left.
And that ball is carrying, and it is
a
out of
home
here.
run.
So that ball down and in was hit pretty well to left field and goes into the Marchand bullpen, Marchand Hardware bullpen. Hit over Russo's head out there.
Russo was tracking and going back and back and back, and
Just
watching
ran out
the
of
ball.
room.
He ran out of room, boss.
He, as soon as that ball was hit, he opened up and he sprinted back to that wall because he knew it was going to be a.
So that'll bring up the starting first baseman for the for the Tigers, be Mr. Reed Barron, number 7. So not a bad pitch. Squares around, takes fastball down the middle. Not a bad pitch by Snowden right there. Ball was just squared up and just a great job of hitting right there.
I mean, you can't take that away from him. I mean, it's just a solid hit, Coach.
Yep.
Oh,
Must have went.
well, I think it was just a low strike. He didn't like it. The umpire liked it.
Yeah.
So brings the count to 0-2. Snowden gets the pitch he wants. Throws it on the outer half. Ball hit the second base. Just off of Morrow's glove on the diving attempt right there.
Morrow gave that a good, honest effort right there. You can't take that from him. He laid out for it, gave every effort he had.
Yeah, and that will go down as a hit. Ball on the outer half. Barron does a great job of just hitting the ball the other way, hitting it where it's pitched with 2 strikes and just forcing something to happen right there. That'll bring up 7-hole hitter, number 12, Ryder Green. Their starting catcher squares around, bunts it down the first base line, and great decision right there by Blanchard to let that ball go foul. Kind of one of them balls where it got down the line. It was a do-or-die drag for a bunt, and if it stayed fair, you was not getting him out anyway. So
That's right.
So it goes down as a strike in the books, despite all of that activity out there.
Number 12 for Ryder Green.
So Reed Barron on first base for the Tigers.
Hey, Coach, in the words of my father-in-law, we'll call that was a long strike.
That was a long strike.
That was a long strike.
That was a short, long strike. Pick-off attempt by Snowden. Barron dives back in safely at first base. So 0-1 count to Green here. 7-hole hitter for the Tigers. Snowden gets the sign. Rocks, fires, runner takes off, bunt right back to Snowden. Snowden gathers it up, tosses it over to Blanchard at first base. So a sac bunt to advance Barron down to second base. That'll go down as a sacrifice bunt for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, they must be a small ball team because I think every batter so far has came up
has
as bunted
come
or
around,
showed
squared up
bunt.
the bunt, showed it,
Yeah.
or slashed one or the other. Absolutely.
That'll bring up 8-hole hitter, number 6, Tyler Sotil, Tiger DH.
For the people watching at home, the scoreboard's usually in our left-hand corner. We're currently working on it, trying to get our scoreboard back up. Coach Brownfield's in here messing with it. So hopefully give us a few seconds, and we'll get that camera back up and running and showing the scoreboard.
First pitch from Snowden on the outer half, fouled off down the right field line by Sotil. And looks like they're still chasing stuff around down there in right field. All right, back in action. Snowden toes the rubber, gets his sign. 0-1 pitch. Curveball swung and missed for strike 2.
That was a beautiful curveball thrown by him.
Yeah, I love to see that. It shows that he has command over his curveball, and he can throw it wherever he wants, place it wherever he needs to.
Absolutely.
0-2 pitch from Snowden. Fastball, little in on the hands right there, fouled off down the right field line.
That's going to go right there on the Spartan Grill.
Tell you what, Coach Gotro does a good job of keeping hitters off balance, mixing up pitches, mixing up eye levels, changing eye levels, and mixing up speeds.
Yeah, Coach, you don't want them to get on the horse of what you're doing.
Curveball drops in there. Must have missed a little low for a strike. Looked
Coach,
like a
I
good
don't know
pitch
where
right
that
there.
one missed. I have absolutely no clue where that one missed.
That's one of them ones where it fooled the batter, and it could have possibly fooled the umpire as well.
Absolutely.
So 1 pitch to Sotil, 1-2 pitch to Sotil. Barron takes his lead. Sotil takes a ball down, fastball down in the zone. Evens up the count at 2-2. Curveball drops in, and that'll be a fair ball that falls down on the line. Barron will come around from second base to score. Russo relays it back in to Cook, and that'll go down as a double for Sotil. On a fastball, he turned on and dropped it right on the line. Another 3 inches either to the left, and that would have been a foul ball.
Coach, watching that one up there, I don't even know if it was even 3 inches. I mean, it was very, very close right there.
It seemed like
falling
it.
on the line.
Bring up the 9-hole hitter, number 9, Braden Sullivan, the right fielder for the Tigers. So Sotil's on second base. Sullivan hitting Snowden's pitch. Fastball fouled off down the right field line for strike 1. Pitch from Snowden. Swing and a miss on a fastball down the middle. Bring the count to 0-2. So 1 out for the Spartans here in the top of the second. Snowden looking for the second out of the inning. Pitch from Snowden up in the zone for ball 1. Brings the count to 1-2.
We're still on that pitcher's count right now, boss.
Yeah, it's he's thrown 20 pitches so far. He's kind of, I wouldn't say struggling up there, but he's not having the best time.
No, he went.
That's good curveball right there, down and away. He gets Sullivan to chase that pitch for the 3rd strike of the at-bat, and that will go down as a strikeout. Swinging for the second out of the inning will bring up the leadoff for the Tigers. Jackson Payton, starting center fielder, left-handed hitter. So Sotil still on second base. Payton at the plate. Snowden delivers the pitch. Fouled off down the first base line for strike 1.
It really looks like these Dunham Tigers can work the field. You've watched several batters come up here. They hit Oppo, they push Oppo, they are able to command the entire field.
Snowden drops a curveball in there for a strike. And, yeah, you're right, Derek. They do a good job of hitting the ball where it's pitched. If it's away, they hit it away. If it's in, they pull it. And that's what you want to do. You want to react to an inside pitch and think middle away. So Cook behind the runner at second base. Bouncing around, Snowden delivers the plate. The pitch to the plate, down and away for ball 1. So ground ball to first base, foul ball. So 1-2 pitch will be repeated right here.
All right, Coach Brownfield got our scoreboard back up in our camera, so y'all can see, follow along on the scoreboard in the bottom left-hand corner.
1-2 pitch from Snowden. Curveball, fouled off down the first base line again. Again, Sotil on second base being held tightly over there by Cook.
Cook's bouncing in, bouncing out.
Pitch from Snowden. Hit it in the right field, and that'll be down for a hit. Dill comes up with it. Will throw it to the plate. Ball comes all the way in and slides in safely for the 3rd run of the inning.
Good solid hit.
Yeah, that's just they're no man's land.
Yeah,
Not really.
absolutely. That's what I was going to say. You in no man's land. It fell. Deal got it back in as fast as he could to Brownfield. I'm sorry, Browning.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the throw Deal had getting into home plate, but I would like to see him hit that cutoff because you hit the cutoff, you might have had a chance here, but you would have held the runner at first. Now you got a runner back in scoring position with 2 outs.
So Peyton drives in Sotil for the third run of the inning, taking his lead at second base. Morrow holding him on. Pitch from Snowden in there for a strike on a fastball.
Looked like it was right on that inside corner, Coach.
Yep. So Brandon Cohen, the second baseman, slashed last time he was up and grounded to Cook, who went 6 unassisted for the first out of the inning. So brings up an 0-2 count. Ground ball to shortstop. Cook comes get it, takes the hop. And so big chopper right there to Cook. And
big chop. So, he was waiting on it to fall, waiting on it to get it.
Yeah, and you just, once you stop on that next hop is going to be short with topspin, and it's going to eat you up. You just got to push through that. Try to come get it on the big hop. If you can't, you got to try to make it as short a hop as possible.
That's right. You got to take that. You got to try to take that amount as much as you can.
When you see, kind of the rule of thumb is on turf is when you see that ball go down, you go get it. So when you see down angle off the bat, you got to go get it and try to turn it into the best hop that you can. So that'll go down as an E6 for the Spartans to score a run. Sacrifice attempt goes down to second base. Runner steals second. So Cohen steals second, or Khan steals second, and pitch was taken for a strike to number 13, Brooklyn Grimion. Ball fouled off. Hudson makes an attempt at it and just
right
hits
into
the
net. Into the net.
Great hustle right there by Hudson. And I tell you, if it could have been caught, he would have caught it. There ain't no doubt about that.
Yeah, he was in the net. The ball was in the net, and they got wrapped up in the net. It was just a bit on the outside of the camera on the right side down the first base dugout.
So 0-2 pitch. 2 outs for the Spartans, looking to get third out of the inning, get back in the dugout. 0-2 pitch. Curveball down in the dirt away, and Hudson does a good job of blocking that up. Hudson's a brick wall back there. He don't let almost anything get by him.
No, if the ball's in the dirt, it needs to be blocked up. He is definitely going to fall to his knees. He's going to block it. He's going to protect his pitcher as much as he can.
No doubt.
Hudson he just does anything back there to make himself do what he needs to do for his team.
So fly ball to left field. That ball's hit well. Russo goes back, runs out of room again, and it
runs out of room.
Second ball of the game, of the inning, hit into the Marsan bullpen for another home run by Brooklyn Grimion for the second home run of the inning. Not for him.
They Dunham is definitely what you call that turn on the sticks. We fall behind 6-0 right here at the top of the second.
Dunham seems like the team that plays off the momentum. So once they grab it, I feel like they don't lose it.
Look, one thing we've always learned and we've always spoke about, even in Pee Wee ball, whenever you was young, hits are contagious. Once you start hitting, your teammates are going to follow.
I think they've scored 4 runs with 2 outs so far this inning.
Absolutely, good 2-out rally.
Yep.
Something that every coach across America teaches. We get a 2-out rally and get rocking and rolling.
First pitch misses in to Dagan McMorris, the third baseman for the Tigers. And it always seems the way baseball is that after you had a chance to make that third out of the inning, something like that always seems to happen. Could have been out the inning only down 4 right there instead of
down by 6.
Instead of down by 6. But so Snowden misses for ball 2. Curveball left up for ball 3. So it goes 3-0 to Dagan McMorris, who lined out to Cook at shortstop his last at bat. .30 pitch in there for strike one.
Coach, there was no doubt he had to take on for that. He was expecting ball 4 there.
Yeah, he was already halfway at the box before he called him.
Absolutely.
3-1 pitch in there for strike two. So bring the count full.
Rick's count full. He's trying to battle back right here for this out number 3.
3-2 pitch to McMorris. Snowden delivers. Throws it right down the middle. Ball's hit up, and Russo line drive to left field. Russo did a good job of going to get that for the 3rd out of the inning.
Yep.
So for the Dunham Tigers, have 6 runs on 5 hits. Nobody left on base, 1 Spartan error. So after 1.5, Dunham 6, EA 0.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com, or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs.
Baseball man, we're back.
All right, so going into the bottom of the 2nd inning, we'll bring up your 4, 5, and 6-hole hitters, Ethan Blanchard, Dylan Powers, and Lucas Cook. So the leadoff Spartans is number 11, starting first baseman, right-handed hitter Ethan Blanchard.
Coach, we got to come back right here at the bottom 2nd and get on these bats and get some runs and try to bring this 6-0 closer, if not ahead.
We just need to put up a crooked number right here. That's really, just kind of bring it within half.
First pitch fouled off down the first base line off the screen for strike one.
There's
And
still
what
a
you
lot of
want to do
baseball
here
left.
is you just want to scratch a run or two, a lot of baseball left. You just want to do something to try to gain a little bit of momentum back on your side. Pitch just misses off the edge for ball 1.
Yeah, we want our guys to come right here, and we want to battle right here.
Pitch in there, fastball for strike 2. Bring up a 1-2 count.
Yeah, the important thing for them to do right now for this team is to put up a run or two, like you said. Get some momentum, so you're not completely out of it.
1-2 pitch hit back
right
up the middle, and that'll be a base hit for Blanchard. Good job right there on the ball up in the zone, close enough to not be able to take it for a strike, and taking it right back up the middle. Nice approach right there to hit the ball
He
back
hits
up the
that one
middle.
right up the middle. Nobody's around. Nobody can touch it. Definitely, like we were talking about earlier, no man's land.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what you
Right
want to do
over.
with that
It
pitch.
looked like it went right over second base.
So Blanchard picks up the first hit for the Spartans here in the bottom of the 2nd, and that'll bring up your center fielder, Dylan Powers, number 1.
Blanchard didn't do too much with that pitch. He hit the pitch where they gave it to him, and he followed through, did everything he needed.
All right.
Powers drags it. Third baseman
Drags
comes
it.
up, picks it up, throws to first base, and throws Powers out at first base. Blanchard took a big turn around second base. Nobody was covering third.
Absolutely.
Shut it down, got back,
third
and the first
base was
baseman threw
wide
it over.
open, Coach. Dunham didn't have any defense on third. Blanchard seen that. He was fixing to take it as he made his big wide turn.
Wise decision being down 6-0 early in the game to shut it down right there because, unfortunately, the shortstop caught the ball on the run and was way ahead of where
Absolutely.
Blanchard would have been. So nice bunt right there by Powers. Tried to catch him off guard and thought he had a chance right there. And but nevertheless, will go down as a sack bunt to advance Blanchard to second base. Nice play by the third baseman.
Powers got some wheels. We've been watching that all season, man. I'm gonna tell you, he can definitely move. He can run.
Oh yeah, he's probably one of the fastest.
He was
on this
almost
team.
safe there. He was close.
So that'll bring up the starting shortstop for the Spartans, Lucas Cook, number 2.
If he could have got that bunt a little bit more down the third base line, I think he would have been safe.
Pitch for Myers. Taking for a ball up in the zone. One 1-0 pitch to Cook. Swing and a miss for strike 1. So Spartans with a big win in the basketball playoffs last night. Will travel next week to Natchitoches Central to try to advance to round 3.
It was a great game last night in the gym. A very low-scoring game, though.
Yeah.
Very low. Not what we're used to.
I heard it was very physical last night.
Pitch misses up in the zone for a 2-1 count.
Yeah, also I heard it was also very physical. The team came and they were a lot of pushing and shoving, from what I understand.
But EA's basketball is a lot of young guys over there now. They I don't think they had maybe 1 or 2 seniors this year, I think, on their team. You know, last year they had the majority, like 10, 11 seniors on the team last year.
Myers delivers the 2-1 pitch to Cook. That ball's hit out in the left center gap, and center fielder goes over, gets under it, and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Pretty good contact on that pitch. Just hung up just a little too long.
He saw it. He drove it.
Yep.
We'll bring up number 6, Logan Russo.
Logan Russo.
So Blanchard's still on second base with 2 outs. Russo trying to pick up a big hit to drive him in. Get some lights lit up on the scoreboard out there.
That's right. What we was talking about earlier in the last inning. We got see if we could get a 2-out rally. He fouls that one up. Looks like to go right over the first base dugout. It sure does.
Yep, almost bounces into Spartan Grill over there.
Put that on a burger.
That's what I'm talking about. Be a little tough, but
So he's aggressive. This at bat. It looks like first pitch swinging.
0-1 pitch for Myers to Russo. Takes fastball on the outer half for strike 2. So Russo falls down in the count, 0-2.
I'm watching him choke up, and he's shorting his stride right here, Coach, on a 2-strike approach.
And that's exactly what he did, and just swung through that pitch on the outer half. Nice pitch right there by Myers to paint the corner on that one for strike 3 for the third out of the inning. So 1 hit, no runs on 1 hit, 1 left on base.
No runs on 1 hit.
I hate to see that because he's been really great on 2-strike counts. He's been working at that all season because that was one thing he struggled with last season. I remember him telling me that he wanted to get better on 2 strikes. So he's been out here in the cages with Hudson and Jackson and a bunch of people on his team just trying to get better at it, and he has. He has improved.
Right.
So Spartans get no runs in the second inning. After 2 complete, be Dunham 6, Spartan 0.
All right, we're going to take y'all to commercials right here, and we'll be back just shortly.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs.
So back in the top of the third inning, scoreboard is back on the screen for y'all, and I know y'all may be getting tired of seeing Paris Tractor commercials, but it doesn't bother me a bit. I love it.
How about that little advertisement there for you, Coach Scott Skip
Hey,
Krill?
we like it. You're looking for a good deal, you come on down and see Scott Krill, you heard?
Hey, I like that. It's the catchy.
So, for the Dunham Tigers, brings up number 1, Jackson Temple. Left fielder hit a home run last time into the Marchand's Hardware bullpen area down there. Fouls off the first pitch. Second pitch,
Swing and a miss.
curveball, swing and miss. So anything but a down and away pitch right here, which is what he put in our bullpen last time. So let's see if we can't put him in his dugout on this pitch.
Absolutely.
Curveball fouled off. Good job of staying in the count here. We'll bring the count, continue to count at 0-2. Pitch from Snowden. Ground ball to shortstop. Tough hop right there. Cook handles it, throws it to first base.
And he got him in time.
And he got him. Ethan Blanchard throw off towards right field. Blanchard with the stretch, puts his toe back on the bag before. Another tough hop right there by Cook.
I tell you, give it up for Blanchard on that stretch out right there on the right side. He really had to get off and work for that one.
Yeah.
7, Reed Barron.
Bring up number 7, Reed Barron. Base hit his last at bat on a ball that Morrow just barely missed at second base. Dive attempt, just hit off the end of his glove. So he takes the first pitch for a strike. Snowden to Barron. Curveball inside for a ball. Evens the count at 1-1. Snowden gets the sign, delivers the pitch. Foul ball, fly ball hit into right field. Powers on his horse. Oh, wow.
I'm going to tell you, Powers got some legs, man. I'm going to tell you, he took off after that one, got it in the sights, and caught it on the run.
I tell you what, when that ball was hit in the air, when that ball was hit up there and I looked and saw where Deal was at and I saw where Powers was at and I said that's the only place that we didn't want him to hit it. Powers gets on his horse and goes all the way runs a long way for the second out of the inning.
That was a long way. That was deep right center. Outfield was shifted.
First pitch.
Right back at him.
First pitch to Green.
There we go.
Hit right back to Snowden for third out of the inning. Green goes 1-3 for the third out of the inning. So in that inning for the Tigers, it's no runs on no hits, nobody left on base. And I said, tell you what, Snowden did a great job of after a 10-pitch first inning, 40-pitch second inning, coming out and does exactly what he needs to do and get himself back in the dugout with an 8-pitch inning right there.
That's right. We needed a good momentum booster on our side, a good 3 up, 3 down.
I think we got it. I think what happened was with that play with Dylan where he ran a mile and catches that ball, that kind of as a player and teammate, watching him do that is huge for a boost because that could have fell as a double, it could have went to triple, but him catching it saved a runner in scoring position, got you out of that inning early, helped you.
Absolutely. In the game of baseball, anything can be a momentum booster, right?
Yep.
Anything, a catch, a hit, anything. And right now, we're going into the bottom of the third. And right now, we really need to put up a crooked number.
Yeah.
We take that momentum from Powers, tracking that ball down deep right center. We're going in 3 up, 3 down. We save our pitcher down to 8 pitches last inning. We really need to do something right here and keep this momentum shift going with us.
Snowden getting a ground ball and catching that because sometimes pitchers, people say pitchers aren't athletes here. Pitchers are. I can tell you that. Pitchers are athletes because
Absolutely.
There's some great plays you have to make on there on the mound. But, catching that ground ball and making it throw to first, not rushing it, taking your time. That's another momentum right there. Like you said, it can be anything.
That's right.
It could be a bad strike call that you got that could be a momentum shifter.
That's right.
People don't realize how difficult it is to play outfield in this ballpark. It's a huge field, a lot of ground to cover out there, and you know we've been kind of spoiled with our play in center field with Cameron Gotro that was out there that got to just about anything that was hit out there,
Yep.
and Powers is doing a good job of filling those shoes and getting in there in the gaps and filling the gaps and making out. So brings up the leadoff for the Spartans here in the bottom of the third inning. Starting third baseman, number 12, Jackson LeBlanc.
Yeah, like you said, last season we had Caden Gocher out there in center field who he any ball that was hit in the air, it was pretty much 99% of the time it was caught.
Cotro had some wheels. Absolutely. He would track anything down.
No doubt about it.
I'm not sure if he still is, but he's playing football up there in Centenary. And last I talked to him, he said he would try to walk on for baseball, but I don't know if his mom shut that down real quick or not because I think she wants him playing just football.
0-1 pitch misses outside for a ball. Brings up a 1-1 count to LeBlanc. Pops it up to the infield. LeBlanc busting down the line. First baseman camps under for the first out of the inning. So fly ball to first base for LeBlanc will be the first out of the inning. That'll bring up number 3, 9-hole hitter, starting second baseman, Peyton Morrow.
Now batting second baseman, number 3, Peyton Morrow.
Tell you what, Dunham's pitcher, Mr. Caden Myers, has done a great job of pounding the strike zone. I mean, he's 9-pitch first inning, 12-pitch second inning, and just continues to throw strikes up there.
Yeah, he has full command of his stuff right now. He's just kind of putting it wherever he wants, and it's doing work.
So 0-1 pitch to Morrow. Squares around, fouls it off down the first base line on a drag attempt. Bringing the count to 0-2. So Morrow will do what he's known for doing with 2 strikes. Will choke up on the bat, widen out his stance, and just try to poke a ball through the infield. He's got some good speed too, so if he can hit it anywhere where a defender has to go, it's has to move out of his spot to go get it. It's a tough play for them to make.
Yeah, it was a good call by Coach Graham. You know, tried to create some small ball here when on his push attempt down first base on that bunt.
Yeah, with some of these players they have on this team, they need to be small ball. You know, like with Morrow, Dylan, like they have speed and they can bunt the ball wherever you want to put them. You want them to put it.
So 0-2 pitch to Morrow, misses away
Way outside.
for ball 1.
I remember before the Hanville game, whenever that was, Dylan told me that he said that third baseman's going to be playing back on him, and he's going to put a bunt right down the line. And he did just that first pitch, and it was awesome to see.
1-2 pitch misses on the out and a half for ball 2 to even the count at 2-2. Great take by Morrow right there, knowing that ball was about 4 inches off the plate. Pitch down the middle, drive driven down the left field line, foul to keep the count at 2-2. So good at bat going by right here by Morrow.
Yeah, he definitely seen that one there.
Yep. Just a little, probably pulled it just a little too
Just
much.
a little early. Just a little early. He definitely saw that was a great strike, great swing.
Two pitch from Myers to Morrow. Ground ball to third base. Third baseman gathers it, throws over to first base, comes off and throws it away, and Morrow goes into the dugout, so he will advance to second base. So, again, what we talked about, his speed, creating some chaos, ground ball right there, makes the play, and just saw Morrow getting down the line and just kind of tried to speed up his throw a little bit and threw it high.
Yeah, he sped it up. The first baseman went to catch it. It went right above his glove, bounced, and it obviously went into the first base dugout.
And that's good. That's good for us because you have your top of your lineup up now. You have runner in scoring position with 1 out.
Just like you talk about, so we've been talking about momentum this entire game so far. We're talking about momentum shifters and what we're going to do, what we bounce off of. And that right there was absolutely a momentum shifter. Let's take advantage of it right here with our Spartans and give us a good effort.
Yep.
So Morrow gets down to second base for the first run of the inning, brings up Ethan Deal, who grounds it to shortstop. Shortstop throws it over to first base for the first out of the inning. And, you know, Morrow's got to do a better job right there of getting that ball behind him at shortstop.
Yep.
That ball was not hit sharp enough to where he couldn't have got it behind him with his speed and be on third base right now. But I'm not completely disappointed with that result because you don't want to get the second out of the inning at third base either. So
That's right. Shortstop was checking him
Yep.
really, really hard. I think, watching it, if he'd have moved too much, he'd have probably tagged him.
That was like
he was trying to get in that safe spot, safe zone.
that could have gone either way. And it's like you want to play it safe. Now you're down 6 runs. You don't want to beat that out at third base when you're in scoring position.
So Deal grounds out to shortstop for the second out of the inning. We'll bring up number 17, Hudson Browning. Tigers have the defensive shift on. They got the second baseman holding on Morrow at second base. And shortstop is almost in the 5-6 hole. Third baseman is way deep. Pickoff attempt. Morrow's back in safe.
A lot of space on the
Look,
right
I'm
side.
going to tell you, there's a big hole. Look, all we need is Browning to push it up the right side.
Yep.
Look, he hits it on the right side. We looking at doubles or triples.
Yep.
So Browning, who did hit Morrow takes off for the pitch, on the pitch, and gets to third base. So, that's what happens when you play your third baseman back deep. Then it's hard. All you got to do is beat him to the bag because the ball.
That's right.
He can't tag you without the ball. So Morrow picks that up, sees that, takes third base. So good decision by Morrow right there. Good base running to get to third base.
Absolutely. Third baseman's playing in the grass beyond the dirt. Big swing and a miss.
So bring a 2-1 count to Huddy right there. Huddy, who did hit the ball to the right side last time, right fielder, had to go a long way but did make the catch in right field. So the 2-1 pitch to Browning just misses outside for ball 3. And Hudson, as he always does, has a great eye at the plate. And he's not going to chase many pitches like that.
No, you're going to have to feed him a strike.
Yeah, and as much as it's not going to be a fastball strike, it's going to be something off speed that they're going to try to get him to swing and miss.
So he does challenge him with a fastball down the middle, and Hudson was right on it, fouls it right back into the screen to bring the count to 3-2. Myers gets the sign. Rocks, fires to Browning. 3-2 pitch. Hit out in the center field, and that ball's tailing away, but the right fielder with the shift on
Camped right under
camps under it. That ball was well hit, and it was right in right center. If they'd have been playing straight away in their positions, that would have been at least a double. But with the shift on, goes down as an F9 again for Hudson, and for the third out of the inning. So
it's still a good hit. I mean, it was caught. It doesn't look like on the score sheet it's not going to be a hit, but he hit that ball pretty good. He barreled it, just not where he needed to.
So for the Spartans, no runs, no hits, 1 error by the Tigers, and leaves 1 on base for the Spartans. After 3 complete, Dunham Tigers 6, East Ascension Spartans nothing.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com. Or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see.
Check out these February price freeze door busters this month only at Marchand's Interior and Hardware in downtown Gonzales. Marchand's is a proud
Okay, back for the top of the 4th inning. Snowden back on the mound. Coming up for your Dunham Tigers will be 8-9-1. Be Sotil, Sullivan, and Peyton.
I want to take this time to invite the viewers at home to join us in wishing Ethan Dill and Lucas Cook a happy birthday up here in the booth.
It's a great day to celebrate a birthday here. Clear skies, beautiful baseball weather.
Yeah, there's no better way to spend your birthday than at the ballpark and playing baseball.
Get you a good birthday dinner here at the Spartan Grill.
Oh, get you some of that good old chicken that is cooking, a Spartan burger.
So, lead off for the Dunham Tigers will be Tyler Sotil. Their DH hit a double his last at bat. Takes first pitch fastball for a strike. Second pitch grazes his shoulder on a curveball and it'll go down as a hit by pitch to advance Sotil to first base. Bring up next hitter for the Dunham Tigers, Braden Sullivan, starting right fielder, number 27.
Looks like Browning's going to the mound trying to settle Snowden down a little bit.
Yeah, he's.
So it looks like we have a pinch hitter right here.
Looks like number 27, Coach.
Browning, who's number 27 for them? No, he's number 9.
Braden the pitch hitter right here, 27.
27 is he's the right fielder. He's the 9-hole. He's number 27, Braden Sullivan. He's the 9-hole. At the plate, the right fielder, number 27, Braden Sullivan.
Okay, so Braden Sullivan is batting, number 27, the starting right fielder. Squares the bunt, takes a curveball for a strike. Bring the count to 0-1. Sullivan struck out his last at bat. Sotil gets his lead at first base. Snowden comes set. 0-1 pitch to Sullivan is popped up in the infield to the second baseman. Morrow camps under it, makes the catch for the first out of the inning.
I tell you what, that one was hit high, Coach.
Yeah, he.
Skyrocketed up there in the sky, the pretty blue sky.
But that's good by Snowden. You know, you throw 2 pitches, you hit the guy, and you come back, and you challenging him, and you get it out.
Yep.
That's good.
Throw it, let him hit it. Let our defense work.
Bring up the leadoff hitter, number 22, Jackson Payton, starting center fielder. Runner takes off, goes to first base on a hit and run. Ball is lifted into left field, and Sotil will go to third base. Deal's throw cut off by Cook to hold Payton to first base. So Payton picks up his second hit of the game on a hit and run, or run and hit. One of the two.
Run and hit and run.
So it'll be runners on first and third. Sotil will be on third. Jackson Payton on first will bring up
second baseman number 2, Brennan Cone.
second baseman Brandon Cone.
You just know that he was told that you better swing and you better make contact just to put in play so we can move our runners from first to third right there, and he did just that.
So sacrifice bunt, bunted right back to Snowden, picked it up, gathers it up, throws it to first base. So bunted it right back at the pitcher, so the runner on third was not able to go. So he holds tight, and that'll pick us up the second out of the inning. So does go down as a sacrifice bunt to advance the runner to second base. But good job by Snowden right there of staying composed and securing us an out right there. So big out right there to bring up the second out of the inning. Let's see if the Spartans can get back in the dugout with no harm here. Shortstop Brooklyn Grimion takes ball 1. Snowden comes set, delivers the 1-0 pitch to Grimion. Down in the zone for ball 2. Looks like a breaking pitch.
We got our scoreboard back in the left corner for all our viewers at home. We're having some technical difficulties with one of these remote connections. It keeps going on, coming off. So looks like we got it working again. Hopefully we got it fixed this time.
2-0 pitch. Falls in there, curveball over for a strike. Bring the count to 2-1. Two-one pitch. Misses low.
Look like
for ball
Snowden's,
3.
look like Snowden's starting to take his time and kind of slow these pitches in here, slow this inning down a little
Yeah.
bit.
That's all I was going to ask y'all. If y'all were Coach Grimm and Coach Scott here, do y'all start worrying about getting somebody else loose out there in the bullpen? You know, Snowden's at 68 pitches right now in the 4th inning, which is not bad. That's where that's kind of normal for high school. You know, you got to go 5-6 innings for you.
And ball 4 will advance Grimmy on to first base on the walk. So bases will be loaded for the Dunham Tigers here and bring up third baseman Dagan McMorris. 2 down, bases loaded
Third baseman number 16,
for the Tigers. Snowden, 1 ground ball or a fly ball away, 1 pitch away from getting out the inning here and getting the Spartans back in the dugout.
With no horn.
Good pitch right there. First pitch over for a strike. Fastball right down the middle.
Coach Grimion and Coach Scott don't seem too worried about Snowden. They're trusting him, let him do what he needs to. You know, like you said, he's one pitch away from getting out of his inning, getting out of his jam.
Oh, 1 pitch. Misses down in the dirt.
This is down.
Huddy with a great job of blocking up right there.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Showed why he's a D1 commit right there. Protected his pitcher there on a wild pitch and kept all runners at their base.
All right, so 1-1 count. Ball hit the center field. Powers on his wheels,
wheels.
and that ball's going to fall in there. It was kind of a Texas leaguer that just hung up and didn't hang up enough. So that will score 2 more runs for Dunham.
Look, Powers was doing everything he could.
Yeah.
He was on his high horse. He was running, trying to get to it. It just fell right there short, no man's land between center field and right field.
Yeah, he was just playing too deep, and that's not on him. I saw the coaches put him out there
Right.
because the guy had power. I
You're
saw him
absolutely
doing
right.
that.
Coach Grimm was just moving him. We were watching him shift his outfield over on a good power hitter right there.
Yep.
And that's a tough play. I mean, that ball was hit off the end of the bat.
Yeah.
If you look at the swing, which is what Powers is looking at out there, versus where it was hit on the bat, which he can't see from all the way out there. Ground ball, third base. LeBlanc kills it in foul territory. So it looks like that ball's coming off the bat a lot harder than it is. It's hit off the end of the bat with some top spin on it.
It was some top spin and had some tail out too, tailing out to the right side, to the right field as it was up in the air.
So Jackson Temple up for Dunham, hits it down the right field line, and that ball
That's gonna
falls
fall
in
fair.
fair. That'll be at least a double to drive in 2 more runs, and he will go to third base for a stand-up triple.
Stand-up triple clears the bases. Look, that ball was hit deep right on the line. Deals out there in right field. Took off, trying to catch up to it. It was hit right there, perfect
Yeah,
where
that's
it
just-
fell.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. You know, gave him I think it was a fastball away, and he just hit it there. And
That's right.
Nobody was there. There's no way Dill gets that ball in time. I don't think one of the fastest players in the MLB could catch that ball in time.
So, you know, you're playing, setting your defense according to what kind of what's been going on. And, I mean, he was a pull hitter the first 2 times. He hit a home run in the bullpen, hit a hard ground ball to shortstop, and then that pitch on the outer half, and he just does a good job of hitting it down the right field line. So Coach Gotro calls timeout, takes his time, goes out to the mound, and Snowden on that first pitch spiked the fastball in the dirt. So Coach Gotro saw something that he obviously didn't like and won't go out there and make sure everything's okay with him.
Coach, we do have somebody now warming up in the Marshall's bullpen. I can't see that far.
Looks
I
like
believe
Alex
that
Pena
is
out there.
Alex Pena out there.
Yeah, that's Pena.
All right, so we are warming somebody up now.
Yeah, we do got some action down there. I think they're going to try to let Snowden close out this inning right here. I mean, if he can, I think they're going to bring him in. Because
So
it looks like they're getting Pena, like they want him hot, like ready to go in case they need him to.
So Pena in the bullpen. Spartans will stick with Snowden right here, try to get the third out of the inning. And he'll be pitching to number 7, first baseman Reed Barron, who is 1 for 2 on the night. First pitch to Barron. Second pitch to Barron. Misses down and in. Bring up a 2-0 count. Ground ball hit to Jackson LeBlanc at third base, comes up with it, throws it to first base. Blanchard with the stretch over there for the third out of the inning. So good job by LeBlanc right there on the 5-3 out to first base.
Yeah, that's a great job. You know, he was a quick runner, but he took his time. He made a good throw. He didn't rush nothing. He just did what he needed to do.
Absolutely.
So
Tigers add 4 in the top of the fourth to take a 10-0 lead into the bottom half.
Tigers scratch 4 on the board. After 3.5, it'll be Dunham Tigers 10, Spartans nothing.
Did we see Snowden go back out there for the 5th, or did we see Pena?
No, we see Pena.
No, you see
he's
Pena.
done. I mean, he's at,
Got to be close to 100 pitches, huh?
Yeah,
and he's at 40, 58, 68. He's at 78 pitches, so he's probably done for the day.
Absolutely. He's given us what he can give us.
yeah. I mean, the scoreboard might not show it, but he does have what 2 zeros up there. He has done well. He's shown it, but
You know, if we go back to that second inning where he threw the most pitches, it was the defense in the second inning.
we had
a couple
chances.
opportunities
Yeah.
to help our pitcher out in the second inning that we weren't able to complete.
So, coming up in the bottom of the fourth inning here for your Spartans will be number 32, Carson Lacombe, number 11, Ethan Blanchard, and number 1, Dylan Powers. Needing a run to extend this game right here.
Yeah.
Look, and if we're gonna get a run, I think this is a good start right here with number 32 leading us off.
I mean, any part of this lineup is a good start, good place to start because you might not have power hitters throughout the entire lineup, but you have guys that can get on base, they got speed, they can still get you in a scoring position. So really, you can start at the 7 hole, you can start at the 5 hole. It really don't matter.
The DH number 32.
That's right. We just need our DH right here, number 32, Carson, just to start us off right here.
Yeah. Just gotta take it one pitch at a time. That's all you gotta do. Get it to the next guy. Get on, let him move you over.
So a defensive change for the Tigers right there as coach walks out there and announces it to the home plate umpire who relays it to Coach Grimion in the third base coach's box over there. And the first pitch to Lacombe will miss up in the zone for a ball. Carson Lacombe coming off a 2-for-4 day yesterday, swinging a hot bat. Hopefully he can find a spot out there in that field. And
there
he
it
does,
is.
and he gets the ball down the right field line.
That's going
a
to roll all
laser
the way
down
to
the
the
right
fence.
field line. He will
That's
turn
be a
and go to second
stand-up
base.
double.
Right fielder picks it up off the warning track, throws it to the cutoff man and the second baseman in right field. And that's a good job right there of Carson Lacombe leading off the inning right there with a base runner.
That's what you need. That's what you want.
I just sat here and said it. We had the perfect spot, perfect person, perfect player in position. Let's start it off. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Let's get us a number up here on the board.
So to bring up number 11, starting first baseman Ethan Blanchard with a ground ball back up the middle last time for a hit.
I'll tell you, Coach, he's been swinging a hot bat so far this year as well in his previous games. So ultimately, this is a great spot in the lineup for us right now. We got some hot bats.
Yeah, I'm glad he has a hot bat. I just hope he can continue that hot bat throughout the season because you don't want to have a hot bat beginning the season, but towards the end, you're in a
Right.
slump.
You want
That's
to
not
be
something you
warm
want.
and get hot and stay hot.
Yeah.
So first pitch misses down in the zone for ball 1 to Blanchard. Blanchard hitting 300 on the year. One-0 pitch for Myers. In
Hits
there,
that one.
ball's hit well.
Deep left center.
Got under it a little bit. Left fielder camps under it for the first out of the inning. So ball hit well, just got under it a little bit. Left fielder goes over there, corrals it in for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up number 1, Dylan Powers, your starting center fielder. Had a sack bunt his last at bat.
I'll tell you, he's another one's been having a hot bat this year, too.
Yeah.
He's usually been leadoff guy. Today he's not leadoff.
Yeah. I'm not mad at it, like I said earlier, beginning of the game, but Dill needs to be the leadoff. He sees the ball way better. You know, he's a guy who has speed that can get on base and do
That's
something
right.
for you.
First pitch to Powers misses outside for a ball 1.
I would almost like to see Dylan higher in the lineup. Just kind of move everybody down, want to put him at second.
Ooh, he wanted that one, Coach.
Yeah.
He's seen it. He knew where it was. He knew it was in his zone. He wanted it.
Might have been just a little too far out for his reach. Might have been off the end of the bat if he would have continued to swing.
So 1-1 pitch to Powers from Myers. Rocks and fires. Fouled off down over to third base side, over to third base dugout for a strike. So 1-2 pitch coming for Powers. Pickoff attempt to second base. Lacombe gets back in, slides back in safely for.
Lacombe looked like a ballerina out there on his toes.
Yeah, well, I don't know what they're thinking, but I promise you Lacombe ain't stealing third base.
Yeah.
No, he's not moving, but he definitely looked like a ballerina on his toes, got back into second.
1-2 pitch to Powers, swing and a miss on a fastball up and out the zone for strike 3 for the second out of the inning.
See, that's not what you want. You know, you get a leadoff double, and then you go
Now batting the
fly out
shortstop,
and then
number
strike
2,
out.
Lucas.
That kind of just kills the momentum that you
That's right.
just gained.
So bring up your starting shortstop, number 2, Lucas Cook. Lacombe on second base. Cook batting with 2 outs here. Second baseman retreats to his position. First pitch swinging. Foul ball down the right field line, goes over to first base dugout for strike 1.
There are a lot of first pitch swinging. You know, being down 10 runs, I thought Grimm would have changed kind of their approach up here. You know, kind of take till you get the strike.
Well, you need to be
2 outs straight in.
We need to be aggressive up here. So we got to get something. Got to make something happen.
Pitch for Myers, hit by Cook into center field for a hit. Center fielder will come up, throw it home. Lacombe coming around third, and it throw will be up the line, and Lacombe will score the first run for the Spartans. So nice job by Cook right there. Line drive in the center field for his first hit of the night and scoring, picks up the first RBI for the Spartans as well.
Look, Lacombe left second base, and he wasn't stopping at third when that ball was hit. Grimm was waving him on.
Yep.
Don't slow down. Don't do anything. Don't pass go.
Batting number 6, Logan
Don't,
Russo.
That'll
That'll
straight
bring
to
up
home
our
plate.
starting left fielder, number 6, Logan Russo. Cook gets his lead at first base. Pitch to Russo. Fouled right back into the screen for strike 1.
He knew that was his pitch. He wanted
Yep.
it too.
He
You saw that frustration on that miss.
if he swings and he misses or he fouls one off, he's not.
Cook takes off, goes to second base, got a great jump, really early jump. Actually took off, shut it down because the pitcher didn't pitch yet, and then got it going again. So that'll go down as a stolen base right there for Cook. Advances to second with 2 outs. Russo takes a pitch down and away for ball 2.
Coach, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't see a steal third here too.
Yeah, he's playing back far enough to where I think Lucas could get there.
Shortstop's holding him on, in and out.
Russo takes that pitch on the inner half, fastball in there for strike 2. But one thing you don't want to do is get the third out, stealing second. So, yeah, if you're going to take it, you better make sure that you get it.
You better make sure you get it.
And Logan holds himself really accountable. You know, if he makes a mistake, that's on him. He admits it.
Ground ball to
He's a
shortstop.
leader.
Shortstop boots it and keeps it in the infield because Grimm was telling him to go home. Cook didn't pick up the signal, stays at third base. So Russo will reach on an error, and it'll be first and third for the Spartans.
Yeah, mishandled right there by the shortstop there on a good hard hit.
they're not going to like it, but, we love it over here. Give us more runners on base, keeps the inning going.
And that'll bring up starting third baseman, number 12, Jackson LeBlanc. So Russo on first, Cook on third, 2 outs for the Spartan, LeBlanc at the plate.
Ooh.
Swings and misses first pitch up a little bit and fouls it back off.
It was a little high, but I think he liked it. I think he felt like it was in the range that he
just
could get it.
watching Russo at the last whenever he swung and did the exact same thing, how he was frustrated. I just saw Jackson do the same thing. He was frustrated. He knew he wanted that pitch. That was his.
Yeah.
Russo gets his lead at first base. Pitcher steps off.
Let's see if Jackson can get us an RBI right here and score Cook from third.
Just poke one into that. Just poke one in no man's land.
So,
Balk should be a balk, huh?
little fake the third, throw to first mode. Cook and Gremio wanting the balk on the call right there.
That was more of a balk than the call we got last night.
That's right.
Well, last night, what happened was Cook licked his fingers and didn't wipe it off. So that's a balk every time.
Get out of here, foul.
Foul ball over the first base dugout.
Well,
Brings the count to 0-2.
I don't know if you can see at home, but Cook is definitely working third base, working the pitcher. He's definitely trying to cause some confusion right here as a base runner.
No doubt about it. So I look for Russo to maybe try to take second right here. Advance in the scoring position with 2 outs. Pick the first base. Russo dives back in safely.
Yeah, I think they're expecting that. Lucas caused some confusion over there. I think they're expecting Logan to run.
They both of them are causing confusion. Logan and Cook.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see Logan run and Lucas run also.
Another pickoff attempt, back to back.
We definitely causing confusion out there because the pitcher delivered that one high to first base.
So Cook on third, Russo on first, LeBlanc in the batter's box. Russo takes off, goes to second. Ball's fouled off down the left field line. Bring up another 0-2 pitch.
Way ahead of that one.
Yep.
Send it over into the football practice field over there.
Now, I don't know if that was supposed to be like a hit and run or nothing, but I know I saw Logan took off, and I saw Lucas start to go, and then Jackson started swinging, and Lucas stopped.
Pickoff attempt again. Definitely not a hit and run with 2 strikes. He's just stealing, and that's just LeBlanc protecting with 2 strikes up there. So Russo gets his lead at third base. Meyer steps off the mound.
I got a feeling one of these pickoff attempts is going to go straight into the dugout or down
That's
the right
what we're
field
trying
line.
to do.
Russo holds tight over there at first base on a swing and a miss and a strikeout by LeBlanc to end the inning for the 3rd out of the inning. So Spartans do scratch 1, extend the game right here to make it a 10-1 game after 4 complete.
We'll have a commercial break right here. We'll be back here shortly.
All right, out to pitch for the Spartans right here. In relief will be number 15, Alex Pena. He will come in the top of the 5th inning, attempt to keep the Tigers down right here and keep the score at base so we can try to mount a little comeback right here in the last few innings.
That's right. So, Skip, we talked about the Spartan Grill, EA Booster Club Athletics is feeding all these teams in this J. Patterson shootout. I think it's what it's called, the J. Patterson,
Yeah,
J. Patterson Shootout.
Pit stop shootout. Been having the Lamidolas, gave us a good deal on some chicken. Been smoking some chicken all day for all these teams and feeding them as they leave.
I know they appreciate that after coming in playing a couple games.
I know that Mr. Bill Landry coaches the Jambalaya, and I think Jambalaya Shop donated the sausage.
Jambalaya Shop did the sausage. Lamidolas, I think, did the onions. Good community support here for our East Ascension Athletics.
I think we had like 10 teams that played in this tournament here at EA.
Brown, who's batting right here? Number 32, pinch hitter. So Duke Dykes, pinch hitter for Dunham.
Lifts that one high
Comes
to
in,
left.
lifts it high to left.
Logan
Russo
tracks
goes
it
over,
down.
Almost
tracks
overran
it down for the first out of the inning. So
Yeah, they're talking about they think it might have lost it in the sun
yeah.
for a second, but he was definitely tracking it.
I don't think he lost. I think it's so much more that he kind of overran it a little bit. 'Cause, he kind of started out slow, and he picked up the pace, and I think he couldn't get slowed down. But he got there just like
He got there in time.
He
We got
slowed
the
down
out.
just enough to get that. Wouldn't overrun it.
So Dykes comes in and hits for Ryder Green right there. First pitch swinging and flies out to left field. Logan Russo for the first out of the inning. Pena now pitching to Tyler Sotil, number 6, the DH. Count 1-1 to Sotil right here.
Lifts that one again to left field to Logan Russo.
Russo camps under it for the second out of the inning. So back-to-back outs by Russo in left field.
Russo being a star this inning out
Yeah.
there, getting out one and out number 2.
He was camped under it, but then probably the wind up in the air kind of brought it back, so he was kind of moving back and forth.
Yeah, big Russo. But look at these flags moving around. So, yeah, that ball could have had some tail, some fall down.
All right, so number 26 will hit for number 27, Braden Sullivan. This will be Luke Kimball. Takes ball 1.
Let's see if Logan can get the trifecta here, get the hat trick, get all 3.
Hey, look, get all 3.
Swing and a miss right there. Bring up a count of 1-1. Nice fastball on the outer half right there by Pena.
Yeah, down and away. He swings at it, misses it.
Yeah, this guy looks like he swings for the fences, and looks like he can put it there too.
Ooh.
Curveball in there for a strike. Freezes the batter and brings up a 1-2 count. Nice deuce right there.
Nice pitch there. Right on the inside corner. He didn't like it, but we did.
Pena rocks, fires. Drops the curveball in there, just fouled off.
Beautiful movement in that pitch, Coach. Beautiful movement.
Yeah, he's got a good little curveball.
Because I'll tell you, when that thing dropped, and I don't know if you can see that home, when that thing fell, it fell in hard.
Yeah.
Fastball hit up the middle. Burke backhands it off the glove for an error right there. Not Burke, Morrow.
Morrow playing second for us today.
Yeah, Morrow with the error right there, go down as an E4.
Looked like he went in for the backhand.
Yeah, he should have got in front of it. He didn't need a backhander right there. You can get in front of it, have enough time to get him in at first right there.
So bring up the first base runner for the inning. Will be a courtesy runner over there, a pinch runner for Kimball. So with 2 outs, also bring up number 25, a pinch hitter for the Dunham Tigers. Will be batting for Jackson Payton in the leadoff spot. Takes strike 1. Jacob Hardesty batting. Pitch misses inside for ball 1. Bring up a 1-1 count.
He froze there, Coach. He was anticipating that ball to hit him.
Destrehan Tigers showing up to the park for their game.
Look like they
After this
enjoying
one.
some Spartan grill
Some of that fried
fish from last night. Absolutely. Got some fresh fish
That
there.
one guy got a Spartan burger.
So Dunham and Destrehan will play this game, the next game after this game, and then the nightcap will be between Destrehan and East Ascension. Ball misses outside for ball 2. Brings up a 2-1 count. Pitch from Pena.
Beautiful strike.
Swing and a miss right there for strike 2. So evens the count at 2-2. Be 2-2 with 2 outs, runner on first base.
Beautiful pitch delivery just now.
Pena's one of those guys that he can give you depth. He can
Come on, get on your high
Curveball
horse.
hit down
Run,
the
run,
right
run,
field
run, run,
line.
run.
Deal gives it a run, and it falls down in foul territory.
I will tell you that
Keep the count at 2-2.
Deal took off running, hat come off. He was running hard trying to get to that foul ball right there to catch it for out number 3.
running like a freight train to get that ball.
That's a big old boy when he take off running.
So runner at first takes his lead. Pena gets the sign. Rocks, fires, delivers the pitch. 2-2 pitch, misses away. Bring up a full count. And that will put the runner in motion at first base with a 3-2 count and 2 outs. So if you're the Spartan defense, you got to be thinking here, hey, I'm trying to throw a ball across the diamond right here. I don't have time to make a play at second base. Let's just hit right at second. Pitch delivered. Ball hit up the middle. Powers.
Straight
Under it.
line drive,
Powers.
2 powers. Line drive, didn't have to move much.
Line drive, we see a little jump out there. It might have been a little too shallow for him, but he gets it done.
So in the inning, for Dunham, we go down with no runs.
Tigers, we head to the bottom of the 5th.
We'll go into the bottom of the 5th. Dunham 10, EA 1.
Check out these February price freeze door busters this month only at Marchand's Interior and Hardware in downtown Gonzales. Marchand's is a proud supporter of EA Spartan Baseball.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs.
Second baseman, number 3, Peyton
All right.
Morrow.
Caden Myers back out on the mound for the Durham Tigers. Will bring up starting second baseman, number 3, Peyton Morrow. Drag bunt down the third base line will roll foul. He squared around a drag bunt right there, and ball ran in on his hands. He kind of had to get out the way of it, but does do a good job of putting it on the line, and that's what you want to do if you're going to drag bunt. You want it to either be fair foul, and you want it to be on the line.
Yeah, I think Coach Graham's trying to get us some base runners right now. Get on the base any way you can.
Absolutely. So Morrow, who reached on an error by the third baseman on a bad throw to the last at bat, takes the 0-1 pitch on the outer half, outside corner for strike 2. So Myers still throwing darts out there and staying around the zone. Looking to work fast. Morrow calls time, slow him down a little bit.
Absolutely. Break his rhythm.
0-2 pitch to Peyton. Hit the third base. Third base comes up with it. Makes the throw this time for the first out of the inning. So that'll go down as a 5-3 put out for the first out of the inning. We'll bring up your starting leadoff hitter, number 7, right fielder, Ethan Dill. First pitch, Deal
Lifts
swinging.
that one high.
Pops that ball up to the infield. Shortstop camps under it for the second out of the inning. So, Dill swinging quickly, swings at the first two pitches, his last two at-bats. And that'll bring up number 17, catcher Hudson Browning.
The catcher, number 17, Hudson Browning.
Myers gets the sign. First pitch to Browning. Takes it up and in for ball one. Browning takes the off-speed pitch down and away for ball two. Good eye by Browning right there. So 2-0 pitch on the way from Myers here. Misses up and in for ball three. So let's see if Huddy gets green light right here or if
Well, Coach, right now it looks like they're pitching all around Hudson.
Yeah. I think Grimm would, he trusts Hudson enough to, if it's there, hit it.
oh, Hudson's definitely got the green light. It's just whether or not Hudson gives Hudson the green
Yeah.
light.
Right.
And he's looking for his pitch and
He
his
was looking
pitch
for his
only, and
pitch.
that
That
ball
was-
was on the outer half, and he does a good job of taking that pitch for strike one. So 3-1 count to Browning. Myers delivers the pitch down and away for ball four. So Hudson Browning draws the base on balls for the first base runner of the inning for the Spartans.
Look like we got a pitch runner fixing to come in for him.
The freshman, Kingston Blackburn.
Kingston Blackburn will come in for the
got-
catcher, the courtesy run for Hudson Browning, and that'll bring up number 32, Carson Lacombe, to the plate.
Courtesy running at first.
Looks like we're gonna we'll swap out a heavy hitter for a heavy runner, right? That boy's got
Yeah.
some wheels on him.
Yes, he does. And Lacombe with a shot down right field for a double last inning.
See if he
Last
can
at
give it
bat.
to us again.
Kingston gets his lead at first base. Lacombe first pitch swinging, fouls it off down the left field line.
Tell you what, if he can deliver us another hit like he did a while ago, we
Yeah.
scoring from first.
He's absolutely scoring on a double.
Absolutely.
Pickoff attempt to first base. Kingston dives back in safely.
And like you said, he has a lot of speed on the bases, but he still needs to learn more, kind of how to control him, manage him, because he's a freshman. He's still young.
He got a lot of baseball left in him.
Yeah.
0-1 pitch to
There we go
Lacombe.
again. Oh,
Hit right at the first baseman, and he snags it out the air. Ball was blistered and hit right at the first baseman for a line out that
I mean, it was just right above his head. He stuck up there, put his glove up there, and looky what I found.
That's what we like to call it. Look what I found.
That's exactly right. Looky what I found.
So Spartans don't scratch in that inning right there. Hit a hard ball right there that if it had got by him would have easily been a run, but that's baseball and that's how it goes. So after 5 complete,
10-1.
Dunham 10, your Spartans 1.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs.
So Alex Pena out for the top of the 6th inning for the Spartans, back on the bump.
He had a good inning last inning there,
he
Coach.
threw 18 pitches, which, it's not bad. It's not
No.
good. It's right there in that middle. You wish you would have less, but it's not more than 20, and that's what you want. You don't want. No pitcher wants to have more than 20 pitches in
That's
an
right.
inning. No one, they really don't want more than 15 in an inning. But if you can go right in the middle with 18, that's all right. So let's see if we can have another good inning right here. Maybe there are a little bit less, a little less more pitches here.
So we will have a pinch hitter right here. Due up for the Tigers was their starting second baseman, Brandon Cone, and we will have number 5 pitch hitting for him. I don't have a copy of their lineup, so I can't say their name, so I'm waiting for Brownfield to say their name so I can know who is batting. Opposing teams only give us 1 copy of the lineup, and I write down their starting lineup, and they had about 42 subs that I didn't have enough ink in my pen to write in my book. So Coach Brownfield, who announced the game here at Johnny Ambeau Park,
When
has the lineup.
if you'd
Number 5, Reed Banks.
So it's going to be Reed Banks, number 5.
and Dunham's got to start looking at. They got a game right after this, so
Yep.
they're going to start probably rotating some people in here to give their guys a rest for game 2.
I think that's what's happening now. You're noticing more subs coming
Yeah.
in. So
So first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 pitch, misses for a ball. What happens too is, great opportunity when you got a 9-run lead with 2 innings left. You give other guys opportunities to play, see what they can do, give them some ABs, swing and a miss for strike 2 on a curveball. But if your starting guy goes down, you got to be able to know who's going to come in next. Who's my backup? Who's my 1? Who's my 2?
That's right. And you don't want them coming in cold. You like to get them warmed up a little bit.
Pena drops that curveball in there, and it's hit out in the right field. Deal comes up and right behind the second baseman and gathers it in for the first out of the inning.
And I'll tell you, watching Pena up there pitch, man, he's got some good movement on his curveball.
Now batting number 44, John Jules D'Angelo.
So now batting number 44, John Jules D'Angelo, batting for the shortstop, Grimion.
I got to tell you, we've been talking about that Spartan grill a lot. It's kind of making me hungry. I think after this game, I'm going to give me some jambalaya that Mr. Bill cooked, or maybe a Spartan burger.
Absolutely. Or my guys out there,
Yep.
Chris Browning, Skip Painter, Jay Russo on the barbecue pit,
Yep.
smoking that chicken.
Thursday, it was the first game. It was Mandeville and Dental Springs. And the Mandeville's coach, they do a concession stand rating system. And they posted on YouTube and all that. And he came to us, and he was like, well, Perryville's got this in the lead. We were like, well, Perryville's concession stand is because of us.
That's
All
right.
of them is us. So after the game, we gave them Spartan burger, gave them everything that they wanted. And they come like, I'll give y'all a 4.8 out of 5. And we're like, well, what can we do to get that 5? And they said, if I was here for that shrimp etouffee and everything else, it would have been a 5.
So first 4 pitches to D'Angelo. First 3 missed for a ball. Next one drops in there for a strike.
Lifts it.
Next pitch lifts it out in the center
Powers
field.
on his
Powers
wheels,
on his horse. And
lays
wow,
out.
what a
Diving
catch.
catch.
What a catch.
Diving catch out in center
was
field
great.
by Powers. Loses his hat, loses his glasses, his shades out there, but he didn't lose the ball. And
That's right.
That was the second out of the inning. What a play out there by Powers.
Hey, how we
Continues
do
to
that
be
in the,
impressive out there.
How we do that? Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Yeah.
Look,
Top 10.
top 10. Look,
Espen. Lucas Hahn will be pinch hitter for McMorris.
I'll tell you what, we've seen some great fielding this game for our complete outfield, right?
Yep.
All 3 outfielders have made great efforts to every ball hit today.
Our outfield has really been
They're
kinda-
solid.
Through the JV to varsity level, they have been solid.
So first pitch over for a strike. Second pitch misses for a ball. Bring the count to 1-1 on Lucas Hahn. Pitch over the plate, fouled back off over the press box for strike 2. So Pena doing a good job of being around the plate, creating contact and getting outs. Pitch from Pena, curveball, just misses inside for ball 2. Brings the count to 2-2.
Looked like he lost that one, Coach. Didn't have a whole lot of control on that curveball.
Yeah, it kind of slipped out of his
Slipped
hand.
out,
Just
that's right.
rolled off his fingers the wrong way.
Lifts that one up.
Curveball down in the zone, lifted into left field, and Dylan Powers comes
Tracks it
to
down.
left field
Yeah.
and calls it off, which the center fielder should do. If he's got the beat on it, he's the guy out there. And Russo does a good job of
Letting him.
hearing the communication out there and letting Powers be in control out there for the third out of the inning. So Dunham, no runs in the top of the sixth, no hits, nobody left on base. Going to the bottom of the sixth, 10-1. Tigers.
Check out these February price freeze door busters this month only at Marchand's Interior and Hardware in downtown Gonzales. Marchand's is a proud supporter of EA Spartan Baseball.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com, or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs.
Welcome back, Coach. Right here, we're going into the top of the seventh inning.
Bottom of the sixth.
Bottom of six.
So Myers back out on the bump for the Tigers right here. He's at 67 pitches through 5 innings. And that will bring up number 11, leadoff hitter for this inning for the Spartans will be number 11, Ethan Blanchard. Swings and misses through the first pitch for strike one. So Blanchard with a base hit his first at bat, fly ball to left field his second at bat. 0-1 pitch to him, takes down and away for ball one, bringing the count to 1-1. Blanchard takes that ball up and in, up and away. Brings the count to 2-1. So Myers still around the zone for Dunham. Rocks and fires, fouled off into the screen to even the count at 2-2.
Yeah, we need a base hit and get some runners on. We score at least 2 or 3 runs. You know, kind of make it a manageable ball game.
Pitch hit out in the center fielder. In the center field, center fielder gets under it, camps under it, makes the catch for the first out of the inning. So fly ball to center field for Blanchard for the first out for the Spartans. We'll bring up number 1, center fielder,
Now,
Dylan Powers.
Center fielder number 1, Dylan Powers.
Pitch from Myers, misses away for ball one. Powers hit the center field, right at the center fielder, line drive at the center fielder for the second out of the inning. So center fielder getting some action out here in this inning. Makes the first and second out of the inning.
Coach, they seeing the ball and hitting the ball. We're just hitting straight to them.
Yep, and that's nothing you can do about that. You know, you'll take barrels. You would wish they would fall, but if you obviously not in this game, you're down 10-1. But if you're like in a game where it's like 1-1, 1-0, 0-0, and you're getting barrels, you're not mad at it.
That's right.
So bring up number 2, starting shortstop, Lucas Cook. Takes first pitch outside for a ball. Cook with a base hit his last at bat. Takes a fastball away for ball 2. Cook's one for 2 on the day. 2-0 pitch on the way. Fouled off down the first base line, bring up a 2-1 pitch. Two-one delivery. Fouled off straight back. Bring up a 2-2 count.
Looked a little low.
And pitch taken for strike 3 for the third out of the inning. So that'll go as a K for Cook for the third out of the inning. So after 6 complete, score remains 10-1.
Yeah, you know, up here we can't really see well, but that ball looked a little low. I mean, I guess up there to him it looked in the zone.
EA Baseball would like to thank Parish Tractor of Gonzales for their support this season. You can reach them on the phone at 647-5881 or online at parishtractor.com, or stop by and see us at 13173 Airline Highway in Gonzales. Stop by and see Scott Skip Creel for all your Kubota and Stihl needs.
Coach Brownfield was able to put us a microphone on the outside so you can hear the voices of the game from the outside.
That's what I'm talking about, and a little good little swamp pop domino music right there.
And before the game started, we had to turn it down just a little bit. And Mr. Tommy Trahan was out there. He was just talking. Had to be careful.
So, back out on the mound for the top of the 7th inning is Pena, and he will be pitching to number 18. Ball is hit down the first base line in fair territory. Blanchard picks it up, steps on the bag for the first out of the inning. Spartans throw it around the diamond.
Now batting number 3, Branson Rice.
Bring up number 3, Branson Rice.
You controlling the balls and the strikes on that? Okay. So I have to do nothing over here.
First pitch misses. Off speed away, up and away for ball 1. That pitch right down
That's a good pitch.
Broadway for a strike right there. Even the count at 1-1. LSU Tigers kicking it off against Dartmouth in the box at 2 o'clock, so they are underway over there.
We got the girls' softball. East Central softball is playing up around Broussard. I haven't got a
I think they're
score
playing,
update on that.
I think they're playing Opelousas, I think, or Opelousas Catholic, one of those.
So pitch is in there for strike 2. Next pitch just misses on the corner to even the count at 2-2. Pitch misses away for ball 3. So earlier today, Lady Spartans beat Opelousas Catholic 15-1. They are playing St. Thomas More right now and winning 3-0. They're in the Lafayette area playing down there. That pitch is fouled off down the third base line towards the cages over there. So keeps the count at 3-2.
EA softball has been definitely a team to be reckoned with this season, huh?
Yep, they have. There's been a lot of games where they've scored more than 10 runs.
Ground ball to second base, hit to Morrow, gathers it in, flips it over to Blanchard for the second out of the inning. So Looking at the Lady Spartans, they scored 3 runs in the bottom of the first inning. Touye gets on base with a walk. Emma Blanchard, Ethan's sister, gets on base with a hit, and Savannah Baker drives in 3 runs with a 3-run home run to give them a 3-0 lead.
Tell you what, Coach Ricka over there, she's definitely got her stuff together on that team.
She's got a good coaching staff. She's got a good pitching coach, and they a senior laden team, and they are proving it. Ball fouled off the umpire's shoulder for strike 2. Brings the count to 0-2.
Since day one, since she's gotten to EA, she has had that team how she wants it.
0-2 pitch from Pena. Drops in there. Ground ball to third base. LeBlanc. Ground ball to him. Skips it off the dirt. Uses the turf to his advantage for the easy pickup for Blanchard at first base. Good job right there, LeBlanc, of realizing that he can use that turf to get that good bounce, and that long, easy bounce is always easier.
Well, looking at it, looked like he threw the ball off his back foot.
He did.
He got it, threw it off his back foot, so that allowed that one little hop.
That's correct. That's correct. So after 6.5, score remains 10-1. Spartans coming up in the bottom of the half of the 7th inning right here. Try to put a big inning together. All right, Myers back out for the 7th inning. Through 6 innings, he's at 79 pitches, giving up 2 hits on 1 run to the Spartans. So he's done his job tonight and impressed his coach, I'm sure, so far tonight. That'll bring up 7, 8, 9 holes hitters for the Spartans. Starting left fielder Logan Russo will lead it off for us. First pitch from Myers.
Lifts that one left.
Lifts that one to left field. That ball's hit well. And left fielder gets under it, makes the catch. So good job of finding a barrel right there for Russo, whose confidence is growing at every at-bat right there. So good for him. Now we'll have a pinch hitter for Jackson LeBlanc, as Kason Bassey will come in and pitch hit for Jackson LeBlanc. Left-handed hitter number 25.
In the JV games, Bassey has been putting some good barrel on the bat, so I think it's a good choice right now. Let's see if we can create a good hit right here. Because he's been hitting really, really well on the JV side.
I hate it for Jackson. Jackson, he's been barreling up. They just haven't been finding a hole. You change it up, see what you can get.
Bassey takes first pitch out of the zone.
JV games, I want to say Bassey's been getting last game. I think he had 2 triples.
Yeah, he's
been hitting the ball really, really well.
Bassey takes that pitch up in the zone for a strike.
And also you got a righty on lefty right here also.
Yeah.
So
I think that's one of the main reasons why Grimm kind of went to the lefty, because you don't have many lefties in your dugout.
That's right. He can get a good line shot right here, deep right field, get us something started up right here.
So Bassey, with his first varsity at bat of the season, is batting .400 on the season in JV. So
absolutely.
Mr. Zane Amadei is leading the JV team, batting .800 on the season.
That is impressive. 800.
Bassey swings and misses on that pitch. Even the count. Actually bring the count to 1-2.
Big swing right there. He wanted all of it, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he liked that pitch. Can't hit a home run if you ain't trying. That's what I'm talking about. Ball misses down, even up the count at 2-2. So Zane Amadei's uncle was a pitcher here at EA, left-handed pitcher, and ended up signing with, I think, the Cubs. Went to LSUE and then tore his arm up and had a rough time go at it after that, but still resides here in Gonzales, and talk to him often. He's a good guy. Bassey draws the walk right there. Give the Spartans a base runner here in the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll bring up the 9-hole hitter, Peyton Morrow. Morrow 0 for 2 on the night, looking for his first hit.
At the plate, number 3, Peyton Morrow.
Bassey gets his lead at first base. Morrow drags it down the first base line. Pitcher picks it up, flips it over to the first baseman for the second out of the inning. So that'll officially go down as a sac bunt for the second out of the inning.
Now, do y'all think that was a Peyton Morrow idea, or was that a Grimm idea right there?
No, he's got the green light, and if he wants to drag it, Coach Grimmie don't have a problem with that. Only thing you got to make sure you try to do a better job of is to make sure that you either hitting that ball on the line. It's got to be fair or it's got to be foul, and it's got to be more on that line to make that, force that pitcher to go all the way down the line to get it.
In which he did.
Yes. Just a good play by the pitcher right there. We'll bring up the Spartan leadoff hitter, Ethan Dill, who is 0 for 3 on the night, but has hit 2 balls pretty solid. Takes the first pitch for a ball.
No one holding Bassey on at second.
No. No, with 2 outs, they're not going to hold him on.
Yeah, 2 outs, 9-run lead. You just play defense right here, and he can only score 1 time.
That's right.
So,
Bassey it's not the fastest, so I don't see him taking third, even if they aren't holding him on. I don't see them worried about him.
So Bassey gets his lead at second base. Pitch to Dill is delivered. Dill hits it out in the left field. Ball's hit well. Left fielder on his horse, and it'll be over his head. Bassey will come around the score. Dill gets a stand-up double over the head of the left fielder, and I said his last 2 at-bats, he has hit the ball well, and he finally gets one to drop for him right there. So that's where you go to, just keep putting barrel on the ball, and good things will happen. So RBI double for Ethan Dill right there will bring up the 2-hole hitter.
Dill was due. He got it. He was
Dylan
due.
will bring up 2-hole hitter Hudson Browning, number 17, starting catcher. First pitch to Browning. Down in the zone for a ball. So I pictured Dunham going after Browning right here. The worst he can do is hit a 2-run home run. Let's throw our best stuff at him and see if his stuff's better. That's kind of the way you want to go about it here.
Especially at bottom of the 7th, and you up by 8.
Yeah,
Correct.
Because, if he hits the ball and it falls, you just was 1 run, and you get the next guy.
Fastball just missed. He got the pitch he wanted. Found it right back into the screen to even account at 1-1. Umpire looking for the ball, and it's in the catcher's hand. There you go.
That was 2 straight fastballs they gave him just now, too. So you're right. They're going to come and try to attack him.
He wanted that last one. He looked a little up, but that if it's in the strike zone, it is Hudson's zone. He will swing a little bit out, even in the zone.
Curveball driven in the left field. Actually, shortstop comes over and grabs it, stops him from going in the left field, tries to throw Hudson Browning out at first base. That'll go down as a hit for Browning.
He hung that curveball up there for him. Browning just attacked it. Good, solid hit.
He was looking for that curveball. So that'll go down as a base hit. First base hit of the day for Hudson.
And He was out there in a shallow left field when he made that throw. So Hudson did put it out there. Just he stopped it.
Looks like we're not going to, would it be in the bottom of 7th? We're not going to pitch run for Browning. We'll let him run the bases.
Yeah.
Yeah, and coach for Dunham comes out and will go get a guy to come in relief here. So that will close the book on Myers for the night, who 14, who ends up with 93 pitches on the day. That'll bring up number 22 on the mound, who throws his glasses and keeps it in the field of play right on top of the line.
We're working on a name for y'all. Just a second. Browning. Brownfield. Who is it?
Oh, that's Jackson Payton. He's a center fielder.
Okay, so leadoff hitter for the Dunham Tigers will come in relief. Jackson Payton, number 22, who was pinch hit for and then re-entered the game to go to center field.
Myers moves to second base.
So Myers, starting pitcher, goes to second base. And
We also have a new center fielder.
your hitter for your Spartans will be number 32, Carson Lacombe, who does have a double and a shot right at the first baseman his last at bat.
All right, so it looks like we are Kingston is going to come in and pitch run for Browning.
Yep.
They're doing that swap in and swap out at the moment as we speak.
I think if Hudson stays in, it kills Kingston, and I think Grimm is thinking bigger picture here. You know, you might be able to amount of comeback here, go to extras, and you want to be able to keep Kingston, you know, because you want to be able to keep him on the
At the
bases.
plate, number 32, Carson Lacombe.
So Kingston comes in, runs for Browning at first base. Dill on third base. First pitch to Carson. Lacombe is up and in. 1-0 pitch to Lacombe is hit down the right field line, and that will fall in for a hit. Dill will score. Kingston will run around to third base, and Lacombe makes everybody swap spots right there and picks up his second hit of the night with a ball down the right field line. Good job of hitting right there by Lacombe. Got jammed a little bit, but it's plenty strong enough to get it further enough out there to pick up the base hit and the RBI.
And that was the second ball he hit down the line.
That's
correct?
right. You can't ask anymore from Lacombe what he's giving you. I mean, he's giving you 2 solid hits down right field line.
Yeah.
Scored. That'll bring up your starting first baseman, number 11, Ethan Blanchard, who is 1 for 3 on the night. Has made contact each at bat. So ball misses up in the zone for ball 1. So Spartans chipping away here. 10-3 game with 2 runs scored here in the bottom of the 7th inning. Narrows the score to 10-3. Blanchard takes the pitch down the middle. Brings the count to 1-1. Ball 2. Oh, ball hit up the middle, and that will fall in for him. Oh, no, the shortstop goes back, jumps up, and makes the catch. I thought that ball was going to fall.
Look, Coach, I'm with you. I thought it was going to fall, too. I thought we was going to move some good runners around there.
Yet, again, just like the one that fell in front of Deal, hit off the end of the bat.
Yep.
And swing looks a lot more impressive than the ball coming off the bat. And that will do it for this game, as the Spartans do get a little bit of activity right there, come up with 5 hits tonight. A little short in the run category, and just really 2 bad innings right there, where 2 kind of long innings all the rest of the time put up zeros on the board.
If they could eliminate that second inning, this would have been a completely different ball game. You know, I know that one inning they had a 4 runs still, but it's in the end it wouldn't have been enough still. But if they can not have that big 6-run inning, I feel the momentum would have been a lot different in this game.
Absolutely.
Yep, so that'll do it for game one here for the Spartans in the J. Patterson Shootout. And Spartans will look to try to change up some things tonight and get back in that victorious category. And so, thank you for joining us here today. We will be back on EA TV for more live action this afternoon at 5:30 as the Spartans will take on the Destrehan Wildcats. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast today. For Derek LeBlanc and Cameron Russo, I am Scott Skip Krill, wishing you a great rest of your afternoon. And as always, go Spartans.
Go Spartans.